Hey, in this video I'm going to teach you how to unlock the Akashic Records so that you can get all kind of information that you wish to get. When you unlock the Akashic Record, you will be able to see the past of yourself, to even see the future of yourself. You'll be able to see the future of other people. You'll be able to know the things that are going to happen very soon. There is no information you would not be able to get. Someone can just message you and be like, oh, I want to know what has happened to my wife. I want to know what will happen to my wife. You'll be able to get all that information. Anything. This is what happens when you have access to the Akashic Records. Some people call that being able to prophesy accurately. So, before I teach you about the Akashic Records, I'm going to tell you a story of, the things I've been able to do so that you can understand. Years ago, in 2019, a man came to me and he asked me if I could help him concerning his wife. So he said he would pay me, I think, $200, to get information about his wife and what is going to happen very soon. I didn't know this wife before. I've never met her before. He did not send me a picture. But I was able to get access to the Akashic Records, and I told him things about his wife. And it was correct. And I told him about the future too. And everything I told him happened in total. He paid me $200 for that long time ago, 2019. I was 18 years old then. So, what is the Akashic Records? Because some people are going to be confused because of the word. I'm using Akashic Records so that if there's any other person that is not even a Christian, they will be able to click on this video and they will be able to learn. That's why I'm using it. Normally, I would call it Prophesy Accurately, because most Christians are familiar with that. What is Akashic Records? It's from Akasha, which is Sanskrit, which means the sky or the ether or an invisible realm. So the Akashic Record is just a library of events, which is you can call it the ethereal or the astral realm. That's all. So most people, some people think that it's God that is talking to them because they can see someone in a far place, see visions and all those things. But I tell them, these are just normal human abilities that you can do. There's nothing concerning God with it. Yes, people that have lower level of spiritual development, they usually say that, oh, it's God, it's God, it's God. But as you begin to advance, you will know that it's not God. You will know that it's just the God-given ability inside of you. I bought this wristwatch a while ago. It's an expensive wristwatch. I like it. So back to what I was saying. I know some people will want to know how to unlock the Akashic Records, how to get access to it. Just like you that you're watching this video. Maybe you've tried so many things, but they didn't work for you. But now you want to find a way. See, I couldn't do it before too. As I am now, I can get information about anything that I want to get information about. I can get information about anything. I don't even want to talk about it. Things that I can get information about human beings, documents, anything that is logged in the fireplace. I can get the information. Things happening under the water. Anything, I can know it if I wish to. Things happening behind closed doors if I wish to. It gives you this ability to just know things and see them in forms of visions. You You can see things about the stock market, football, those kind of things. But you need to understand the principles involved. Okay? If you are checking the past, the information is very similar to the physical event. That's the past. But if you are checking the Akashic records for the future, you know it's not yet saved. Let me explain to you. If you are checking past events, they are already saved in the Akashic records. They have happened. So they are very similar to what happened in the physical world. But if you are looking for a future event, they've not happened yet. So what you are seeing can still change. You need to put that at the back of your mind. But it won't change if the human beings involved don't change their mind. So the vision you see will happen. Do you get it? So we had a group of guys, many of us then, that were learning how to gain access to the Akashic record. There was one guy I know that used fasting and prayer, but it's not really good. Like, it's not really good like that. It's not really sound. So many people use fasting and prayer, but it didn't really work for them like that. They could not develop at a fast speed. Why? Because they refused to do meditation, visualization, and the chakras. They refused. Many people still message me today and be like, oh, chakras is demonic. I just laugh at them. I wish to help them, but they refuse to be helped. They say things like, it is one Eastern religion. It is New Age. I don't understand. Energy work. I don't understand these people. I don't do energy work. I'm not into New Age. No, but I'm a scientist. I studied biochemistry in the university. I understand electromagnetic waves. I understand radiation. I understand light. I understand anatomy. Okay. I want you to understand that these chakras can be seen clairvoyantly. If you have prophetic eyes, you can see it in every human being. That's what I'm trying to tell these people. They say it is one Eastern religion. It is not any Eastern religion. It's just like you have a brain. We can see your brain with a scan. Don't you understand? So the same way human beings, all human beings, they have these chakras. I hope, I pray for you in the name of Jesus that your eyes be opened. There is something called aura around every human being. Aura is not in the Bible, but it exists. Aura is produced when matter is fused together with animistic force, with a creative power. Listen to me again. Once matter, lifeless matter, is fused together and it becomes upgraded by creative power, something forms around it, which is the aura. It's like radiation. That is called the aura. Okay? So human beings have the aura. But there is still something inside of us that enables us to receive energy, to be able to continuously animate the physical body, which is the chakras. So every human being have the chakras. Their own might just be, it might be vibrating low, like it might be low current, like that. Why some? There are 7 chakras will not be developed properly. One will develop more than the others. The time is coming that everybody will understand this thing. I don't wish to be a pioneer. I just want to teach you and explain this thing to you so that you can understand. I wish to help you. That's my intention. But so many people they're fighting against it, saying that 7 chakras is evil, is demonic. And I'll try my best to help them, but most people don't want to be helped. Chakras just mean vortex of energy. It is. Do you think it's your physical body that is making your heart to beat? Do you think so? You think so? No, there is an invisible force making it to happen. There is an invisible force making it to happen. In the background. The body is lifeless. There is a force holding it together. That force holding it together is received by the 7 chakras. And it's used to animate the physical body. Then an aura forms around it. So if you have access to the understanding of these 7 chakras, you have power over matter. Why? Because this animistic force, which is received by the 7 chakras, is what controls matter. It's what makes matter and transforms matter. Yes, it's a creative power. So once you are able to have access to that specific kind of power, all you just need to do is channel the energy to your third eye, your spiritual eye. You see visions immediately. It doesn't take long. Why you can't see visions yet is because you don't have access to that energy yet. You are still trying to pray or hope that something should happen. But nothing is going to happen because you don't have access and control over the energy yet. Many pastors are saying third eye is demonic, but they are ignorant. I don't judge them. I understand them. I know they are ignorant. They don't know yet. Of course, everybody wants to do the right thing. If people think something is wrong, they won't do it now. Most people won't do it if they think it's wrong. So they want to be sure. They are opposing this third eye with good intentions. I know. But it's because they don't have that level of understanding. But they don't know that what they are doing is similar to people saying that God does not exist because they can't see God. Atheist. So you saying third eye is demonic because you don't understand it. If I ask them now what is third eye, they can't tell me anything. They don't know what it is. They think it's one eye here. They don't understand it. So most times when people don't understand something, they call it demonic, which is wrong. You should understand it first. And I've made videos about this, but these people don't want to understand. You say third eye is demonic. No, it is not. Don't worry. You meet me there one day. But before you get to my level, I've moved. But don't worry, you will get to my level one day. You understand that it's not demonic. Well, I keep on praying for you. I keep on praying for you that your eyes will be enlightened. Your mind is still scaring you, your intellect, all that. What is there? Normal thing that you used to dream already. You are saying it's demonic. Something you are using to dream already. You are scared of names, words. Don't be scared of words. Because if you are scared of words, you won't be able to gain access to these dimensions that we are talking about. Human beings were created to be powerful. Yes, and to work according to the will of God. There is a lot of power that we've been given by the Most High. Do you want to gain access to the power? Not to boast or feel like you are God or like God. No. You are just accepting who you are. You're just accepting the ability that God has given to you, which is why I tell people to stop saying that God told them something. God never told them anything. Instead, what they are just manifesting is their God-given ability to be able to see ethereal substances, to be able to gain access to the Akashic record. So they will call your name, they will tell you all the details. Yeah, but it's just them. The God had nothing to do with it. God is perfect. He doesn't interact with human endeavors again. He has done, he's done with it. It's perfect. But his automatic will in creation is still moving around, making things happen. So it enables you to be able to see the visions, to gain access to the Akashic record, to see the names, numbers, location, anything you put your mind to, it attracts it to you. You'll be able to see information, the past, the future. But God is not involved. God is not involved. And I keep on telling people, you need to understand that. Some people think they will bully me into stop teaching these things. You can't bully me into stopping. No, you can't bully me. And I thank God for the other people that have been able to grab this information. People have been able to, at least I've sold over 3,000 books now within the past 1.5 years. I thank the Most High for that. And so many people have joined the programs. So many people have gotten the invitation. And I'm happy about that. So, you are next. You might have some doubts or you might have faith, but we are waiting for you. Don't wait for when many people are, when it becomes popular. No. Because that means you'll be believing because other people believe. It's not true belief. You want to believe now. You see, as a Christian, you want to make sure that, as a human being, in fact, you want to make sure that you understand the laws of God in creation, the workings of God in creation, how His will operates in creation. That should be what you should focus on, what you should be thinking about. And you should know your place too in creation. When my phone was stolen in university, it was at night. I slept off. I went to visit a friend and my phone was stolen. And I just opened my spiritual eyes. I said, who is the person that stole this phone? And the information came from the Akashic Records to me. I know human beings will try to say God to show them. God is a perfect being. Believe in your God-given ability. He has given you the ability to walk and talk. Must you say, God give me the ability to talk? Or God is making me to talk now? No, now. God is making me to talk. God is making me to eat. Do you say that? God is making me to eat. Oh, God is making me to wash my body. Okay, God is making me to apply the cream. You don't say that. You just said, oh, I applied my cream, I cooked, I took care of myself, I laid my bed. Did you say God made you to do that? But these people get angry when I say that. See, I just see the visions by myself. That's it. Because God's giving ability to human beings, but people are like, oh, this, that. They just want to hold those false ideas because they want to claim so-called closeness to God. That God told me that someone is going to die. It's a lie. Even if it happens, it's not God. It is not. It's just a God-given ability that every human being has. They focus on it. Do you know who we are? We are human beings from the spiritual realm. Our sphere of activity is large. We have dominion over the earth and many planes. So we can drag information from there at will, on demand. We have the ability. So when you talk about God, you should be talking about worship. Only worship. Not that, oh, God told you can. So I saw the person, I saw the vision. I desired to see the person, I saw the vision. I know who stole the phone. Then I asked in my mind, okay, so now how will I get a new phone? And I got the information on how to get the new phone based on the prophetic, the Akashic Records. And it worked. I got a new phone. I got a new phone. Quick, it happened in 3 days. I got a new phone in 3 days. It's no wasting of time. Do you know that I've been prophesying and getting information from the Akashic? I'll be like, okay, I want to find someone that will pay me $5,000 now. Where is the person? It will give me the information from the Akashic Records. I can do that. I've done it so many times. $15,000. Who will pay me now? Let me see the information. I can do that level of clairvoyance. Who did so and so and so? I will know the person. Your secondary school. Okay, someone stole your book in secondary school. I will know the person. Even though it happened 20 years ago and you don't even know. Don't worry, I know the person. I just need to see in a vision. I will see all the information. So I can see that level. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I prophesied for... When I was demonstrating my prophetic ability to white people, they were amazed. The days I was prophesying. When you see me prophesying, you'll be very amazed. It's too simple for me. It's too easy. Why? Because I know that I can get any information from the Akashic Records. People can get inventions from the Akashic Records. Anything. It's not limited to names, numbers, prophesying. No, you can get inventions from the Akashic Records. You can. But most people, once they hit the limit of their mind, they say it's God. It's not God. Because you hit the limit of your mind does not mean you've hit God. You've touched God. You can't touch God. Because God is the Almighty. So because something looks exciting to you doesn't mean... Even if you create the earth, if you find a way to create the earth, you've still not touched God. It is too small. Men can do teleportation by location and all kinds of things, but I'm telling you, they have not even touched God. You can't touch God. Because if you imagine the level of power that the Almighty has, you won't be calling his names on those small things. Instead, you just accept and be like, oh Lord, I thank you. I bless you for giving me this ability. For allowing me to be able to see visions into the realm of the spirit. For giving this ability to human beings so that they can perform their activity on earth. Thank you, Father. And you are okay. Instead of saying, God told you, God told you. That is misinformation. Misinformation. I know many people will be confused about this, but don't worry, you understand as I make new videos. To be able to see visions, you need the chakras, especially the third eye chakra, which is done by accumulating energy, okay? Clockwise, I can see it. The chakra moves clockwise. The chakra moves clockwise. It spins clockwise. Like this. That's it. You need to understand that for you to remain alive, you are being animated from all angles at the same time by the power of the Holy Spirit. That's what makes you alive. So once you suck this energy in, it goes clockwise. See, if you can understand this basic thing, you'll be able to prophesy accurately, you'll be able to get access to Akashic Records, anything. It's too simple. But I'll keep on explaining it until you get it. It's just it. It's not that difficult. I'll turn my head like this, okay? So that I can get. Based on the anatomy of the spiritual body, the third eye comes like this. It takes energy like this. Then there's another one coming like this. It's a vertical chakra. It goes through the body. The one that, see, The chakra like this is pins like this to the right. So this one in front of you spins clockwise. Then this one at the back spins anti-clockwise. So at the same time, it's like one rod rotating and it's sucking energy into your third eye. That's all you need. It's not more than that. As long as you can do that, you have energy inside your spiritual eyes. If you have energy in your spiritual eye, and you'll be able to see, that's what they call having light in your spiritual eye. You'll now be able to see. But how do you see? You see based on your desire. Some people think if I open my third eye, bad things will happen, they'll get possessed. It's a lie. It's not true. People can't get possessed unless they are sick, they are not healthy, they are emotionally down, they are traumatized. You can't get possessed. You can only get possessed if you are having abhorrent evil thoughts. So if you think that you'll be possessed, you'll be possessed. I never had those thoughts in my mind because I had sound knowledge and understanding, which you also need to. I pray that you understand this thing. Once you have the chakra spinning, all this I'm talking about, within 1 week, 2 weeks, you can do it. It doesn't take that long, serious. It did not take me long. And I've taught other people it did not take them long. You can also practice this thing and it will work for you. It will. Then after that, what next? Start to visualize. You only see what you desire to see. I want to see a mango. I will see a mango now, clearly. I want to see a man in Russia. You desire it. I want to see a man, a random man in Russia. Okay. Right now, I can see the man outside of his house. He's living in a government complex. He's trying to use shovel to remove snow. I'm seeing him clearly. And I can see his name because I desire to see the name. But it's in Russian language. I don't understand Russian. I can just see it on paper. I can see even his passport. So if I want to call his name, I only rely on clear audience to hear the name. Do you understand? These things are real. These are manifestation of third eye powers. But some people have come, clairvoyant, prophet. They'll be like, the common prophet. They'll be like, oh, they are so great and so powerful because they can do clairvoyance. Oh, God told them this. Sometimes I just laugh. There are so many people I can prophesy better than. These people are claiming that God told them something. And me, I know. See, let me tell you, all the major prophets that are genuine, they know that it's not God that's talking to them. They know. But sometimes they'll just be like, because you can't understand. They'll say, God said, maybe for your own understanding. But I think it is high time they let people know that it's not God talking to them. But most people automatically think, if God is not talking to you, is the devil then? No. No. If I'm solving mathematics equation or algebra simultaneous equation, and it's not God that is solving it for me, does that mean it's the devil? Does that mean it's the devil that is solving the simultaneous equation for me? No, I'm solving it by myself. Why? Because I have the ability to think and solve it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So human beings too, they can do clairvoyance and prophesy accurately because it's their ability. Simple as ABC. Simple thing. They can do healing. They can do all kinds of things. And some people be like, so what makes you special? The Lord is not about speciality. It's not about making people special. Some will be like, what makes us special from the other religion? You are the one that is doing religion, not God. It is you that is doing religion. Do you know what you are doing? By getting angry and trying to limit it to Christianity. This is what you are doing. You are doing the same thing that the apostles were doing. when they thought it is not possible. Jesus Christ told them, go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. That's what he said. So everybody has access to it. Everybody has access to it. If they can tune into it. But the apostles, a vision still had to appear to Peter for him to believe that Cornelius can be saved. After Jesus told him, he still did not believe. That's the same thing you are doing now. Peter wanted to limit salvation to the Jews until he now saw a vision. So that's what you are trying to do now. You are trying to limit this ability to Christians. Why? After the Lord has made it available for everybody, but you feel like it has to be for Christians alone, then you're like anybody else is demonic. No, that's not how the Lord wants to do his things. Your wish is different from the will of the God, of the Lord. Yes. I know you have your own will. You have your own will, your own wish. You want to be special. I know you want to be the only one that can do it, but that's not how the Lord wants it to be. If any man has access to this understanding and these teachings, they will be able to do it. Because it's an automatic law that God has put into creation. Anybody that obeys it, we have it. Simple as ABC. And that's the truth. That is the truth. I know someone will be like, what if, well, if you want to learn how to prophesy accurately, open your thought, I teach all those things, definitely. So you just click the link below. You can get my books. I know some people will be like, but they are not Christians. They are not Christians. Then preach the gospel to them, then. Then preach the gospel to them. Yeah, preach the gospel to them, then. That's it. You cannot limit the power of God to Christianity. That, only Christians should be able to do it. No, that's not how God works his power. All power belongs to God. Even for the human being that is using his power for evil, what he's doing is that he is not making the right choice. You can still teach that person that this is the power of God. Don't use it for evil. Stop using it for evil. Human beings like doing that stuff. You can still teach the person that this is the power of the Most High, that you borrowed from the Most High. A diluted version that was borrowed to you. Use it for good. Use it the right way. That's it. The devil cannot give anyone powers. You can't. The devil can only deceive human beings to create thought forms. Let me give you an example. Some group of human beings worshiping demons. Okay, and the demons is asking them to do some stuff and it's doing miracles for them. Do you think it's devil? No, it's not devil. The demons are the creation of the thoughts of the human beings, the evil volition of the human beings. The moment the volition of those human beings change, the demons will disappear. It's as simple as that. So it was the human beings that created the demons with their own volition. Now the demons is doing things for them and asking them to do evil things. So that's why evil people will always go to the side of demons. But you can still teach them, guide them on the path. And they will transition appropriately in grace and love. And that's why you need to teach them. You can't just be criticizing. It doesn't work like that. If you see a witch doing tarot readings and all kinds of things, you can't just be like, why are you doing tarot readings? Or you are evil or demonic. No. You can't just be like, these people are doing numerology, they are doing divination, they are evil. No. Some people are not worshiping the devil. Have that at the back of your mind. They just understand numerology, but they are not worshiping the devil. So unless someone is worshiping the devil, then nothing is actually wrong with them. But you need to make them understand that. I hope you don't think that doing numerology and astrology will make you enter heaven. I hope you know. So you need to guide them that there is more to numbers There is more to life than the numbers, than the reading of the numbers, than telekinesis, than divination. I hope you understand, because that alone will not make you saved. They now guide them in the right way and teach them with the right understanding. Then they will now follow. Because there's no point you make numerology your life, divination your life, but your life is actually somehow. Okay, you're not following the will of God. There is no spiritual benefit in that. Then that's how you explain to the person. Then you preach the gospel and the person will understand perfectly. It's as simple as that. But you making it Christianity versus other religion, it doesn't go anywhere. People do what they do because they think it's the right thing. So you that you have a higher spiritual understanding, you need to guide them. But you can't just break down their own belief system and be like, you want to transfer from one club to the other, like from Man U to Chelsea. It doesn't. No, it's not that. No. So for one to actually be saved, they need to understand the laws of God in creation, actually. Down to the last level. They need to understand. They need to understand perfectly. And with time, people will understand for sure. Because your spiritual weight matters the most. Many people are teaching some wrong doctrines of, all their sins have been forgiven forever and ever and this and that. But that's just not true. Because yes, your spirit might be saved. Definitely. Because your spirit is even saved. That's just it. But your soul will not allow you to ascend into heaven, because it will hold you down. So your soul must be cleansed. Yes. You can't just be like, because you believe in Jesus and stuff, you just go to heaven. And also, you can't just, you can't just be like, but atheists they can be moral. No. Because they don't understand how the laws of God work in creation, because they don't actually believe in God, even though that they do good things, they are moral and stuff, they will not be able to ascend into heaven. Why? Because they don't believe in it. Their intuition does not accept the spiritual realm or anything, so they will never be able to enter into the spiritual realm, because their belief is opposite it. So they will never be able to find themselves there. So it's not a matter of, let me just do good behavior. Good behavior is not enough. You need to understand all the laws so that you can move to the next level. But anyway, back to the teaching about the 7 chakras and the Akashic Record. This is how you can do it. Once you open your third eye and you have the energy of God flowing through you, you can just convert the energy into a vision. And with desire, you pull what you want to yourself. Okay? And it will happen. You'll get the result. So stop being scared. I know you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. I hope it's not demonic. I hope it's not. Don't worry. Calm down, relax. But I hope you are not waiting for when it's going to be popular before you accept it. You like, I want it to be popular. I want it to be popular. There was a time speaking in tongues was not popular. I hope you know. Miracles were not popular. They don't accept it. They don't. This Baptist church, they won't allow you to do it. In the Catholic church, they don't allow you. But you are doing it now. I hope you don't want to behave like that too. It's because the Catholic will never allow you to do miracles all around and do healing and prayers for people. That's why Anglican came out, Pentecostal and the rest. So because I hope you are not being blindsided. I hope you are not trying to repeat that same behavior. Or because it's not popular yet, it's demonic. Because I think that's what you are thinking. You are thinking because it's not popular, then it's demonic. No, it is not demonic. I can tell you that it's not demonic. I'm making these videos and I'll keep on making them to enlighten you. And make sure you teach your friends too. Let them come to this channel. Of course, see, I expect people to be like, oh, no, it's wrong. Don't worry. You know me, I've been doing this thing for a long time. I've been explaining it to people. People, they will understand because people are started to understand. Don't worry, just bring them to my channel. I'll do the rest of the work. Don't worry. They will be enlightened for sure. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you would like to join my program on how to see angels, how to prophesy accurately, how to do healing, learn and develop your spiritual gift, don't worry, reach out to me, click the link below. If you want to learn how to manifest money too, I know all those things. I will teach you. In fact, I will let you understand how manifestation of money works, how it relates with spirituality. Personally, money does not have any spiritual benefit. But does that mean you should not have it? No, you must have it. Why? Because you need to be on it. You need to be active on it. So you actually need money. But does money alone have any spiritual benefit? No. But is it good to have? Yes. Should you have it? Yes. Because if you don't have money on it, to make your journey hard. Do you understand? So I will give you the balanced information that you need so that you can progress spiritually. Do you understand? So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.